Hello dear TET candidates, welcome back to my Grammar for Success channel. I am Koresh Babu, a retired lecturer in English from Hyderabad. In today's video, I am going to explain the grammar questions given in the 2022 AP TET question paper. You know, solving and practicing the previous year's question papers will not only help you get acquainted with the question paper pattern and the posing of the questions, but also help you gain confidence over the subject. I therefore request all of you to pay a very good attention to this video till the end without skipping it in the middle. I also request all of you to consider subscribing to my channel and also sharing this video with all your friends who are also going to take the TET examination along with you very shortly. Thank you so much. Now let's get into the video. The English questions will begin from 61st question onwards. So that also you understand from this question paper, right? Choose the noun that can be treated either as singular or plural. Okay. So what is that noun that can be used either as a singular noun or a plural noun? So let us see the options. Okay, what are the options given here? Committee. Okay, the very first one is the right one. Economics, not the right one. Goods, not the right one. Police, not the right one. So here economics is there. It is always a singular noun. Okay, right. And goods is also a singular uncountable noun. Okay, and here police means it's a plural noun. Okay, so police means not one policeman, many police are taken together, okay, are called police. Police means many policemen are called police. If there is one policeman, then you say a policeman. Okay, so if it is singular, it is a policeman. If it is plural, police. That's enough, right? So it's a singular noun, it's a singular noun, it is a plural noun. So this is there, but here this committee is there. It functions both as a singular noun as well as a plural noun. Okay, so if it is a singular noun, it takes a singular verb after it. If it is a plural noun, it takes a plural verb after it. You know very well, you can use this word committee in either way according to your need. Okay, for example, the committee, right? The committee was, okay, divided in its opinion. Okay, very simple. Opinion. Okay, once. So here the committee is taken as a whole. The committee is taken as a whole. The members of that committee, are taken as a whole, and therefore it's now a singular noun. And therefore it takes a singular verb after it. You know, in the English language, there is a beautiful rule. What is that? Beside the singular noun or singular subject, you should use only a singular verb. Beside a plural noun or plural subject, you must use only a plural verb. So that rule is there. That is there throughout the English language, that you know very well. So here this committee is a singular noun, therefore a singular verb is used here. The committee was divided in its opinion. And if you want to speak about all the members of that committee individually, okay, then you say like this. What is that? The committee, okay, the committee were plural. Now you have taken the members of that committee individually. So therefore you say the committee were, okay, divided, right? Divided in their opinion. You see this? So in its, if it is singular, no, was is singular, the pronoun is also singular. If it is used as a plural one, were is a plural verb, and a plural pronoun is also used after that. So the committee were divided in their opinion. The committee was divided in its opinion. So in this way, this committee can be used both as a singular noun as well as a plural noun. When it is used as a singular noun, it takes a singular verb after it. If it is used as a plural noun, it is followed by a plural verb. So that point is clear. So according to this question, what is the question here? The noun that can be treated either as singular or plural means only this word committee can only be treated either as singular or plural. So from this, okay, hope you have understood this very well. And now you move on to the next question. I am late. some blank is given here. What to be used in that blank? Let us see that. What is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the correct question tag for this sentence. I am late. Remember, on the topic of the question tag, I have made a wonderful video. Please watch that video and learn all those very important things, because they are all going to be very, very useful and helpful for your TET examination, DSC examination, right? And here see, I am late. Whenever it is there, I am, for this, there is no regular question tag. Okay, for example, I am is there, so you cannot say amn't I, or so ain't I, something like that you cannot say. What can you say? But here, so you say aren't I. So for I, we don't use are. So therefore, this is abnormal. This is not an ordinary thing. So that's why you have to learn it carefully. What is, so generally for any question tag, you take the helping verb of that sentence and you add not, and then you use the pronoun, and that is there. Okay. For example, he is a doctor. You see, he is a doctor, right? Okay. And here, what is the question tag for that? Is. Is is the helping verb. You add is plus not plus this is subject. Then what does it become? Isn't he? It's a question tag. For an ordinary statement, this is a question tag. So in the same way, I am late means generally you should have said amn't I, or ain't I, something you should say, but it is not so. And here, I am late, so aren't I, that must be the right one. I am a retired lecturer, aren't I? I'm a doctor, aren't I? So remember, for this I am, we use only this question tag. Keep this point in your mind. So therefore, do I wrong? Isn't it wrong? Amn't I wrong? Aren't I? So this is the right one. So your answer choice is the fourth one. So here is the first one. Okay. Now these two questions are over, and now let's move on to learn about other questions. 63rd question. I am your husband. So this statement is put in the inverted commas. That means the direct speech. Okay, right. And now, what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the appropriate reporting clause. Reporting clause, in other words, reporting verb. Okay. Reporting verb means only that you can find only in the direct and indirect speech. In the direct speech, you find the reporting verb and the direct speech. There will be two parts, okay? Reporting verb part and the direct speech part. So when these two parts come together, it is called the direct speech. Then you know how to change the sentence into indirect speech. Okay, all those rules you know very well. So here the question of the examiner is, what is the appropriate reporting clause for the above reported part? This is the direct speech, and he is asking you for the reporting verb. What should be the reporting verb for this? I am your husband. Then, so here, let us look at the options given here. I said to him, no. She said to him, no. He said to her, yes. She said to them, no. So here, I said to him. You cannot, so you cannot say for a male person. You cannot say I am your husband. With a male person, you cannot say I am your husband. Okay, right. So that's it, the wrong thing. And here, she said to him, okay, I am. Can she become a husband to this man? No, that's why this is also meaningless. So here, he said to her. So he said to her, I am your husband. Only this male person can tell this female person that he is her husband. So therefore, this is the relevant or appropriate reporting verb for this. She said to them, no, you cannot say. So she cannot be the husband. Okay. So therefore, these two things are dropped, and I also is dropped, because for this him there cannot be any husband. Okay. So here he said to her. Okay, he said to her. This is only the appropriate reporting verb. Therefore, first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is your right answer. Right. You go to the next question. Choose the sentence that indicates an ongoing action in the past. So, what is the sentence that indicates an ongoing action in the past means? Let us look at the option. She is cooking. Okay, no, it is present continuous. She has been cooking. Present perfect continuous tense. She was cooking. Okay, it is only the action that indicates an ongoing action in the past. She was cooking. వండుచూ ఉండెను. That was an action that was continuing at some time in the past. So there was a cooking part. No, here there is no action continuing in this, therefore this is wrong. So first one, second one, fourth one are wrong, only the third one is the right one, because this sentence is only indicating that some action is going on in the past. Okay, right. And yeah, we move on to learn about other questions. 65th question. What is this 65th question? Choose the adverb of manner from the following. Adverb of manner. Adverb of manner will answer the question how. See, she danced. One example. She danced beautifully. She danced. This is the verb. So now we question the verb with how. She danced how? Beautifully. So this is called the adverb of manner. Okay. He wrote well. He wrote how? Well. Well is an adverb of manner. Now the examiner is asking you to choose the adverb of manner from the given options. What are the options given here? Okay, these are the options. First, the very first one is the right answer. This is only the adverb of manner. Okay, it is there, right. And fast means speedily. He ran how? He ran how? He ran fast. So you question the verb with how. He ran how? Very fast. So here, whenever you question the verb with how, you get some answer. That answer itself is called adverb of manner. Okay. So here, he ran how? Fast. Okay. He wrote how? Well. So this is an adverb of manner. She danced how? Beautifully. This is an adverb of manner. So adverb of manner will stand as an answer to the question of the verb with how. Okay, right. And therefore here fast is there. It is only the adverb of manner. Last is not the adverb of manner. It's only an adjective, right. And today is there. It is an adverb, but it is not an adverb of manner, but it is an adverb of place. Today, yesterday, tomorrow, these are all there. So this is also therefore wrong. And often is there. This is also wrong because it is also an adverb, but it's an adverb of frequency. So therefore fast is only the adverb of manner, and all others, second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the first one is only your answer, right. And you go to the next question. What is that? Your good gesture will highly appreciate. So this is a statement given, and now let us see what the examiner is asking you to do. Choose the option that can improve the underlined part. So what to be used instead of this underlined part? You see the meaning of this. Your good gesture. Gesture means it is a kind of bodily movement to indicate something. Okay, it's a gesture means a kind of bodily movement of motion of the body, motion of the hands and this and that. So that's called a gesture. So oka bhava suchika. Okay, sangna, something. So your good gesture will highly appreciate. In other words, good gesture means here you can say civility or politeness. So your good gesture will highly appreciate means in Telugu, నీ యొక్క మంచి మర్యాద, మంచి ప్రవర్తన will highly appreciate, బాగా మెచ్చుకుంటది. నీ యొక్క మంచి ప్రవర్తన బాగా మెచ్చుకుంటది means it's just meaningless. Now you see that. What should be the right one? Will highly appreciated? No. Will be highly appreciative? No. Will be highly appreciated is the right one. Will appreciate high wrong. So here will be highly appreciated means నీ యొక్క మర్యాద బాగా మెచ్చుకోబడుతుంది. Will be highly appreciated. మెచ్చుకుంటది కాదు. నీ యొక్క మర్యాద బాగా మెచ్చుకుంటది కాదు, బాగా మెచ్చుకోబడుతుంది. So this should be in the passive voice. So this is the right one. Therefore this underlined part must be improved by this phrase. What is that? Will be highly appreciated. Okay, so your first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is the right one, because it only can substitute this underlined part meaningfully, right. And now you move on to learn about other questions. 67th question. Choose the modal verb that can express ability and permission. So what modal verb can express ability and permission means? Only one modal verb is there, that is nothing but can. Can indicates ability. How? I can jump from this 10 feet wall. That is my ability. I can walk 5 kilometers in 20 minutes is my ability. I can. So can indicates ability. Okay, it indicates ability. It can also indicate permission. Can I come in please? Then లోనికి రావచ్చా? Can. Now you can go home. ఇప్పుడు నీ ఇంటికి వెళ్ళవచ్చు. వెళ్ళొచ్చు. Can. So can indicates permission. Okay. And can also indicates ability. So this is only the modal auxiliary that can indicate both of them, ability and permission, right? And here let us look at the options given. Can, the very first one is the right one. Must doesn't indicate these two things, ought to and dare to. So second, third, fourth are wrong. Only the first one is the right one. Now let's move on to the next question. 68th one, the thief emerged dash the cottage. So here some blank is given. So what to be used in that blank? Okay, choose the combination of prepositions to fill in the blank. So some combination of prepositions are given in the options. Let us choose the most relevant and meaningful one in that blank. So here you pay attention: from, into, from, under, from, behind, from, upon. So what to be used in this blank? The thief emerged. Emerged means came out. Okay, came out. దొంగ బయటికి వచ్చాడు. ఎక్కడి నుంచి? Dash the cottage. Dash the cottage means from into the cottage. Can you say? Then you cannot say, because from into the cottage means cottage లోనికి నుండి. That is the meaning. Can you say cottage లోనికి నుండి? No, therefore this is wrong. From under the cottage, cottage క్రింది నుండి. Can you say cottage క్రింది నుండి? So you cannot say that also. From behind the cottage, cottage వెనక నుండి. This you can say. Cottage వెనక నుండి. Cottage యొక్క వెనక నుండి. So this is the right one. From upon the cottage, cottage మీది నుండి. Nobody comes from upon the cottage. Cottage మీద నుండి ఎవడు రాడు. So in this way, this is also wrong. So here, first one, second one, fourth one are therefore wrong. Only the third one is the right one. The thief emerged from behind the cottage. So this is only the correct combination of prepositions to be used in this blank. Okay, right. And now you move on to other questions. 69th question. Choose the subordinate conjunction among the following. Okay, he is asking you to choose the subordinating conjunction. Okay, you know very well about the conjunctions. How many kinds of conjunctions do we have? We have two kinds of conjunctions that you know very well: coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions. About these two kinds of conjunctions, I have made a mention several times in various videos. So generally, you know, most important TET and DSE questions explained some under that series. You know, I mentioned all of them. Okay, please refer to all those videos. You know, you can find wonderful information in those videos. Okay, right. Subordinate conjunction among the following. What is that subordinate? Not only but also it is a coordinating conjunction. Okay, as soon as is a subordinating conjunction. Neither nor is a coordinating conjunction, but is a coordinating conjunction. So let me give you once again for your convenience here are the list of the subordinating and coordinating. First of all, let me give you coordinating conjunctions. Okay, coordinating, keep these things in your mind. Coordinating conjunctions. Okay, let me say conjunctions. So here one set and, okay, as well as, okay, both and, not only but also. This is one set of conjunctions, coordinating conjunctions. And here but, at, still, however, whereas, okay, nevertheless. This is another set of coordinating conjunctions. And next comes are, nor, either or, neither nor, or else, otherwise. So these are another set of coordinating conjunctions. And the last one is for and so. It's not a preposition. For means endukanaga. So we respect him very much, for he is a noble man. మేము అతన్ని చాలా గౌరవిస్తాము. For endukanaga, he is a noble man. So for is used in that way between the two sentences, please. So then it means endukanaga in Telugu. So you know very well. He worked very hard. So he is very much tired. So anduvalla. So all these things, these are all coordinating conjunctions. And one important thing I would like to tell you for your information. And these coordinating conjunctions make the compound sentences. Okay. Yes, with these conjunctions, the compound sentences are formed or made. Okay. And what about the subordinating conjunctions? Okay. Subordinating conjunctions. Here you pay attention. Let me give you since, okay, till, until, okay, right, as, when, before, after, okay, after, as soon as, okay, no sooner than, while, okay, that, lest, though, although, even if, even though, if, unless, in case. Okay, so there are so many things. There are many subordinating conjunctions. So what are not the coordinating conjunctions are only the subordinating conjunctions. Ivi gani vega, that is the idea you have to form. So here not only but also is a coordinating conjunction. Neither nor is a coordinating. But so this first one, third one, fourth one are coordinating conjunctions. Only as soon as. See what it is? As soon as. This is subordinating conjunction. So if you can keep these two kinds of conjunctions in your mind, that will be of great help for the TET candidates especially. So I made a very beautiful video, most important TET and DSC, most important grammar topics. So under that series, what is that? TET and DSC, most important grammar topics, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 11. I made so many videos, and in all those videos, very valuable information is given. Please watch all those videos, and they will be of great help and use to you. I'm damn sure about that. Now let's move on to the next question. It is said she is really very witty and intelligent. Some blank is given here. I found her to be quite boring and a bit slow. So this is a statement with a blank. Let us see what the examiner is asking you to do. Choose the linker that fits the blank. That means what is the linker? What is the conjunction that can be used in that blank? Okay, what are the options given here? In spite of. Okay, it is said she is really very witty and intelligent. In spite of, no, in spite of cannot be used there. So on the contrary, yes, it is there. It is said that she is really very witty and intelligent. On the contrary, I found her to be quite boring. So it is said she was very witty. Witty means very humorous and very clever and all that. So very intelligent also. But what happened here? On the contrary means just the opposite. Just the opposite. Okay, just the opposite. I found her to be quite boring and a bit slow. So here only this linker can be used in that. In spite of, ainappatiki, you cannot say. Next you cannot use. On one hand you cannot say. So first one, third one, fourth one are absolutely wrong. Only the second one is the right option, your right answer. Now let's move on to other questions. 71. Rajesh dash is my neighbor, is a great singer. So here one blank is given. Rajesh dash is my neighbor, is a great singer. So what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the relative pronoun to fill in the blank. So you are asked to use or choose the relevant relative pronoun in this. And what are the relative pronouns? You know very well. Who, whom, whose, what, which, that. These are the relative pronouns. Who, whom, whose, what, which, that. These are the relative pronouns you know very well. And let us look at the options given here. What are the options given here? He is only a personal pronoun. It's not a relative pronoun, so it is dropped. And whose, which, who, these are all relative pronouns. But what should be used in this blank? That's very important. Rajesh dash is my neighbor. Whose means ever yokka. No, you cannot use that. Which is generally used for things and animals. Okay, and here who is there? This is only the right one. Rajesh, who is my neighbor? ఎవరైతే నా యొక్క నైబరు ఆ రాజేష్ ఈజ్ ఎ గ్రేట్ సింగర్. Rajesh, who is my neighbor? You are giving some additional information. It's a non-defining relative clause. Okay. So here, Rajesh, you are giving some additional information about this Rajesh. Who is my neighbor? Atadu Nayaka, that is my neighbor. He is my neighbor, in other words you can say. But you say, who? Rajesh, who is my neighbor, is a great singer. So here this relative pronoun is wrong, this relative pronoun is wrong, only this who relative pronoun is the right one. So all others are wrong, only the fourth one is the right one. Rajesh, who is my neighbor, is a great singer. Right. You move on to the next question. Choose the sentence in passive voice. Okay, passive voice. What is that? Let us look at the options given. The situation was described to me. So the very first one is the right one, because this sentence is only in the passive voice. Okay, I described, it is in the active voice. Wrong. He will have completed, it is in the active voice. He got the first rank, it is in the active. So only the first one is your answer. Second one, third one, fourth one are wrong, because they are all in the active voice. Okay, and in one of my videos titled TET DSC most important grammar topics explained. So 1 to 11 videos are there. In one of them I explained about the passive voice features. Passive voice యొక్క లక్షణాలు ఎలా ఉంటాయి. Okay, I just here also I would like to give you for your information. Here you see that is, so here you put passive voice features: am, is, are, was, were plus PP, past participle. This is one feature. Am, PP, is PP, are PP, was PP, were PP. So am, is, are, was, were PP. This is was PP. And here you pay attention. Am, is, are, was, were plus being plus PP. This is also a feature of the passive voice. Am being PP, is being PP, are being PP, something like that. And another feature of this is so have, has, had plus been plus PP. Because in the passive voice we always use the past participle form of the verb. In short, we call it PP, the fourth form of the verb. A verb has got 4 forms: present tense form, present participle form, past tense form, past participle form, the fourth form, the last form of the verb. So that is called PP. Another thing is there: shall, will, okay, can, may, must, okay, should, would. These are all modal auxiliaries plus be plus PP. Please keep these 4 things in your mind and you will be successful whenever such a question like this is given in the examination. So very simple. Please keep this point in your mind. So here was plus PP is given. So it is in the pen. So here only past tense verb is given. Will have. So have, has, had plus been should be there. Been is not there. Therefore it's there. He got. Simple. Past tense. So second, third, fourth are wrong, only the first one. So this is the logical explanation of the question. Okay, you know the answer, but how that is correct, that you should understand. Why that is correct. Therefore, I am giving you the logical explanation for this right option or right answer. Now you move on to other questions. 73rd one, we had a very sumptuous lunch. So this is a statement given, and now let us see what the examiner is asking you to do. The word sumptuous means what? Sumptuous. Sumptuous means luxurious, rich, costly, palatial, delicious. Okay, అత్యంత రుచికరమైనటువంటి, luxurious, palatial, delicious. So sumptuous you know very well. So generally this sumptuous is used for lunch, dinner and all that, because పంచభక్ష పరమాన్నాలు ఉన్నటువంటి లంచ్ ఏమంటే ఇట్స్ ఎ sumptuous lunch, sumptuous dinner. Sumptuous means అన్ని రకాల ఫుడ్తో కూడినటువంటి, ఇట్స్ ఎ palatial dinner or lunch. So sumptuous lunch. What are the options given here? Let us see that. Delicious, the very first one is the right one. We had a very sumptuous lunch means we had a very delicious lunch or palatial lunch. And cynic, no. Auspicious, no. Severe, no. So they convey other meanings, only the delicious. This first one is only the right one. Scenic means okay, pertaining to the scenes, దృశ్యమునకు సంబంధించిన. Auspicious means మంగళప్రదమైన, auspicious, very favorable. Auspicious means very favorable. Severe means very serious, very harsh and all that. So these are not the right ones, only this one is the right one. You move on to the next question. What is that? 74th one. Add a suitable suffix to get the opposite meaning of the word fortunate. Fortunate is there. What is the opposite of this fortunate? Let us look at the given options. Okay. Misfortunate, no. Unfortunate only you say. Fortunate, adrushtamayna. Unfortunate, duradrushtamayna, something like that. So you cannot say misfortunate, therefore it's wrong. Unfortunate is right. Unfortunate you don't say. Ill-fortunate you don't say. So first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right one. And now you move on to other questions. 75th one. The thief had left behind one thing as a final insult. So the thief had left behind one thing as a final insult. This is the statement given. And now what is the examiner asking you to do? Let us look at that. The meaning of the phrasal verb left behind. It's very simple. Left behind. Venaka vadili vesipodu. So left behind is what? So here some blank is given. What is the meaning of this phrasal verb left behind? It means, here you pay attention, to take some time for something, no. To arrange something to happen, no. To remove something from inside, no. To leave. Left means to leave something as a token of memory. తన జ్ఞాపకార్థం ఒకటి విడిచిపెట్టుకోవడం. That is called left behind. That means leaving behind, leaving something behind. This itself gives you that meaning. You need not feel it very difficult to choose the meaning. So all these three are wrong. Only the fourth one is the right one. Left behind means to leave something behind as a token of memory. జ్ఞాపకార్థమై తన వెనక ఒకటి వదిలిపెట్టి వెళ్ళడం. So that is that. So that's the 75th one. Now you move on to the next question. What is that? His research in optics dash science of light resulted in dash discovery of the Raman effect. So this is the question in which there are two blanks. And what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the right set of articles. Oh, he's asking you to choose the right set of articles. Science, okay. You cannot say a science. You say the science. The science of light. Kanti yokka shastram. Kanti shastram. So you use the science. Resulted in a discovery. You cannot say in the discovery. So the must be there. So let us look at the options given here. So A and no, D and no, and the no, the. The fourth one is only the right one. You say his research in optics, the science of optics means what? The science of light. Kanti yokka shastramunu, Kanti shastram, that is optics. So it is a science. Before them you have to use the definite article, right? The science of light resulted in dash. What is that? A discovery. Raman effect is not a discovery, the discovery. It's a particular one. So the discovery of the Raman effect. Raman effect is particular and therefore the discovery. So here in this blank you have to use the definite article. In this blank also you should use the definite article. Therefore this fourth one is first one, second one, third one is wrong. Only the fourth one is your answer. Now you move on to other questions. 77th one. Choose the interrogative sentence from which the given statement is formed. Interrogative sentence, okay, is asking you to choose the interrogative sentence from which the given statement is formed. So what is that? Let us see that. You are an orphan. This is the right sentence, okay, assertive sentence. All right sentences are called assertive sentences or declarative sentences or statements. By any one of these three names you can call it. It's an ordinary statement, okay, you are an orphan. And what should be the interrogative sentence? Is you an orphan? No, because to make a question you must take this helping verb and put it before this. then that means, so you are an orphan. Okay, and here this is called an assertive sentence. Interrogative sentence means question. Question is an ordinary English word, and interrogative sentence is what? A grammatical term, that's all. So here, so are you an orphan? Are you an orphan? This should be the interrogative sentence for this. You are an orphan? Are you an orphan? So this is, so the second one is the right one, not the first one, not the third one, not the fourth one, only the second one is there. So whenever you are given an ordinary statement, you can easily change it. See here, he is a doctor. Now can you question it? Can you turn it into an interrogative sentence? This is an assertive sentence. Interrogative means just to take this helping verb from the sentence and put it in front of the subject. Is he? He is right sentence. Is he? Question. Is he a doctor? He is a doctor. Atharu oka doctor. Is he a doctor? Atharu oka doctor. But nowadays, most of the youngsters do not know this technique and this rule, and therefore they make this assertive sentence only a question. They say, he is a doctor. He is a doctor. When the tone is a normal way, he is a doctor. It's a normal sentence. He is a doctor. Say, is he a doctor? Actually, you have to say, is he a doctor? But some people do not know this kind of questioning. They simply change the tone of the sentence in the interrogative sentence. They say, he is a doctor. In spoken English, that's acceptable, not in the written English, right? So here, for this ordinary statement, this is only the interrogative sentence. Okay, therefore, your answer is the second one. You move on to the next question. Choose the punctuation mark used to separate three or more items in a list. So, what is the punctuation mark used to separate three or more items in a list? Okay, a comma, a full stop, a question mark, an exclamation mark. Only a comma can separate three or more items in a list. Okay, I bought, okay, see that. I bought a pen, a pencil, okay, an eraser, and a notebook. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 or more. So to separate all of them, what did you use? Only a comma. I bought a pen, comma, a pencil, comma, an eraser, okay, comma, and a notebook. So in this way, we use a comma. Comma is the punctuation mark that is used to separate three or more items in a list, not a full stop, not a question mark, not an exclamation mark. So your answer is the first one. You move on to other questions. 79th one. This is to be written on the top right side of a letter. This is to be written on the top right side of a letter. So this is the paper, okay, page, top right side. Okay. What is to be written on the top right side of a letter means, okay, yes, let us see that here. Place and date. The very first one is the right one. You write the place and date on the top right side of a letter, not salutation. Salutation is written here, and signature is written here, and the receiver's address is written here. So this is the format of the letter actually. No, when you write on a piece of paper, this is the format. Okay, this is the body of the letter. Okay, from address, salutation, body of the letter, signature. Okay, and this is the to address. Okay, like that. So salutation is not the right one, receiver's address. So only place and address. The first one is your option, answer, right? And you move on to the next one. The word printed at the top of a page in a dictionary. So in a dictionary, there is a page like this. Some top word is given. So what is that word called? So a guided word. The very first one is the right one. Glossary is not the right one. Vocabulary is not the right one. Lexicon means dictionary. You know very well. A guided word. That is only the word that guides you, because it says that there are words on this page beginning these things. Okay. It guides you. It guides the person who is referring to the dictionary. Word printed at the top of a page in a dictionary is called a guided word. Okay. So your answer is the first one. You move on to the next question. 81st question. When the word like takes the suffix able, the correct spelling of the word is, so like plus able. When these two things come together, that becomes likable. this E is dropped because this is a vowel sound, this is a vowel sound. Two vowel sounds cannot be placed at one place. Okay, like plus able, likeable. So this E is dropped, you can see that. So now look at the options. Likeable, no, likeable, no, likeable. So wrong, first one is wrong, second one is wrong, fourth one is wrong, only the third one is the right one. Right. You go to the next one. Choose the correct prefix to add to the word graphies. Graphy, story, complete the meaning of this sentence. Okay. I do love reading dash graphies of successful individuals. Graphies means stories. Okay, what kind of stories? Biographies, no, biographies. Biographies means self stories. That means life stories. I'm writing my self story means I'm writing about my life story. That is only the meaning. So biographies, not non-graphies, not subgraphies. So first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right answer. Okay, now you move on to other questions. 83rd one, read the following passage. Okay, some small passage is given here. I'll give you the meaning of that. After that, basing on this passage, two questions are given here. You have to answer those two questions. Very simple, very easy. Swaminathan kept staring foolishly till he received another whack. Whack means beat, like this, big. So giving out a big sound, that's called whack on the back. The headmaster demanded what the young brigand had to say about it. So this is some passage, and basing on this passage, one question is given here. Let us look at that. The young brigand in this passage. Who is this young brigand? He is none other than the Swaminathan. Okay, if you understand. The headmaster, no. The thief, no. Swaminathan. So third one is the right one. Okay, you go to the 84th one. Choose the correct statement from the following. What is that? The headmaster punished Swaminathan. Swaminathan was a thief. The headmaster was a foolish man. Swaminathan received a prize from the headmaster. No. So the very first one is the headmaster punished Swaminathan. That's the answer from this. Another whack on the back. Whack means beating on the back. So the headmaster punished Swaminathan according to this passage. So second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the first one is the right option. Now you move on to other questions. Middle English was the result of, you know very well Middle English, about the history of English language. Middle English was the result of Norman conquest or invasion in 1066, you know very well, AD. So about that you know very well. If you are thorough in methodology, you can easily answer this question. And language policies wrong, Renaissance movement wrong, new education policy wrong. Only so Middle English was the result of Norman invasion that took place in 1066 AD. Right. And you go to the next question. NCF stands for National Curriculum Framework. Everybody knows about that. Okay, and here he has given only to confuse you. National Court Federation, no. National Curriculum Framework, yes. New Criminal Force, no. National Cadet Force, no. Here this second one is only the right one. NCF stands for National Curriculum Framework. So now let's move on to other questions. The number of stages in the process of developing speaking skills according to Thornbury is, okay, if you know the methodology, okay, if you have any idea about these things, you can easily answer this question. 6, the very first one is the right one. 4 wrong, 2 wrong, 3 wrong. So in the process of developing speaking skills, according to Scott Thornbury, there are 6 stages. Okay, and what are they? Just let me give you some idea about that. First of all, you get some awareness about that language. Then appropriation. You learn the language structures through practice. Then autonomy. You try to gain the ability to use the language independently. That's called autonomy. Then comes fluency and developing the capacity to speak without hesitation. So that's called fluency you develop. So feedback, receiving feedback to refine language. Whether you are speaking in a faulty faulty way, so that will be corrected. So repetition, you practice speaking that language. So practicing speaking to reinforce learning. So in this way, there are as many as 6 stages. Okay, according to Scott Thornbury, the process of developing speaking skills involves 6 stages. This you know very well. I'm also going to make some videos on these things, for both TET and DSC candidates. So only as a break, I have started teaching the TET candidates, you candidates, these cold question papers. So the process of developing speaking skills according to Thornbury involves 6 stages. So your answer is the first one, all the others are wrong. And you go to the next one. A meaningful interaction in spoken or written English is called what? So here a sentence, no. Meaningful interaction. Interaction itself means it's a kind of dialogue. Okay, dialogue itself. Dialogue means, in other words, discourse. A meaningful interaction either in spoken or in written English, that is called a dialogue. Okay, sentence, no. Grammar, no. A discourse. Dialogue means a discourse. Therefore, it's the right one. Phrase, no. So first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is the right one, because a meaningful interaction itself means a dialogue. A dialogue itself means a discourse. Therefore, you can easily do that. Okay, right. You move on to other questions. 89th one. CLT stands for any candidate who is good at methodology can easily answer this. Communicative language teaching. Okay, right. Community language tuition, no. Communicative language teaching, yes. Commercial language table, no. Continuous language teaching, no. So the second one is the right one, all others are wrong. And here is the last question. Plan your work and work your plan, right. This statement was given by, okay, it's a beautiful, wonderful quote or quotation. Given by whom? Okay, Napoleon Hill. The very first one is the right one. Not V.J. Cook, Charles Fries, Robert Lado. So this famous quote is often attributed to this Napoleon Hill. And this Napoleon Hill is none other than a popular American self-help author, well known for his influential book Think and Grow Rich. That was the famous book written by this Napoleon Hill, and in that book this quote was mentioned, and this quote emphasizes the importance of careful planning followed by dedicated execution in order to achieve success. So you are the TET candidates, okay, DSC candidates are also there. So you must make a careful planning. After making a careful planning, don't keep quiet. You must work hard for its successful execution. Okay. Plan చేసుకోవడమే కాదు, how to get through TET examination, how to get through DSC examination. You have a careful plan and try to achieve success by dedicated execution of that plan. So careful planning is important and dedicated execution is also very important. And that's why plan your work. Plan carefully. Work your plan means work for its execution. Okay. కరెక్ట్ ప్లాన్ చేసుకోవాలి, ఆ ప్లాన్ కరెక్ట్గా నెరవేర్చాలి, అప్పుడే విజయం అనేది నీకు లభిస్తుంది. సో దట్స్ అ బ్యూటిఫుల్ బుక్ రిటన్ బై దిస్ నెపోలియన్ హిల్, థింక్ అండ్ గ్రో రిచ్. దట్ వాజ్ హిస్ మోస్ట్ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్షియల్ బుక్. ఓకే, విత్ దిస్ వీడియో కమ్స్ టు అన్ ఎండ్. ఓకే, హలో డియర్ TET candidates, thank you so much for watching this video. It's a very useful video. It will provide you with very good awareness of the question paper, and you also understand how to solve certain questions, and all such awareness this video will provide you. And in the days to come, I'm going to upload as many as 7 or 8 videos like this. Okay, you please watch all of them, and you watch all of them only for practice sake. Okay, only for awareness sake. Okay, and you don't miss any of these videos. And with another beautiful video, the second video, I will be back to you. Until then, bye, see you, all of you. Right.